Welcome back to The Lead. I'm Jake Tapper. Making headlines in our world lead today, a British Muslim family told they could not fly to the United States. Now, initially, the family of 11 said that they'd received authorization to fly in advance so that they could visit Disneyland in California. But just before boarding their flight to California, the family was told that the U.S. Department of Homeland Security had revoked that authorization. Why? Let's get right to CNN's aviation correspondent, Renee Marsh. Now, Renee, I asked the White House, what's the deal? They referred me to the Department of Homeland Security, which has 60 different potential reasons why the family might have been denied entry to the U.S. Do we have any idea which one of the 60 it might have been?
In an answer, no, because the Department of Homeland Security, they won't tell CNN privacy issues. And that's really what's fueling the frustration overseas. Couple that with what some see as an anti-Muslim climate in the United States as presidential candidates call for a ban on Muslims entering the country. Now, some are wondering if that's why this family was denied boarding.
We don't know why you've been taken off the flight.
Inside London's Gatwick Airport, 9 members of a British Muslim family were denied boarding of a flight to California. They captured cell phone video of the moment.
That's to do with you guys and the US.
I know.
Norwegian Airlines tells CNN it acted on instructions from U.S. Homeland Security.
Even though if you haven't done nothing wrong, you feel like that you've done something wrong.
Tariq Mahmoud, traveling with his family, including 7 children, were waiting to board when they were stopped.
He didn't want to give us an explanation as to what was the problem, because the kids were asking them, what is the problem? Why are we not going? So we did not. We actually asked them, what should we tell our kids? What was going on?
The family say they had valid U.S. immigration documents and had been planning and saving for a trip to Disneyland with their children for months. The more than $13,000 they say they spent will not be refunded. British government officials are now fighting on their behalf.
The family was simply told to go home. No further contact has been made with them. No explanation has been provided. I have to also say this is not the only case that I have had raised with me of somebody travelling to America being stopped at the last minute.
Mahmoud's wife, who asked we not show her face, says she thinks their religion played a role.
My 10-year-old daughter said to my husband, is it because we're Muslim? And my husband said, why would you say that? And she goes, well, because we were the only Muslim people in that line.
U.S. Customs and Border Protection told CNN, quote, the religion, faith, or spiritual beliefs of an international traveler are not determining factors. For flights in or out of the United States, passenger security checks happen long before travelers get to the airport. Even before the airline accepts payment, names are run against the government's no-fly list. If there's a hit, the sale is denied. For those who've bought a ticket, names are continuously checked against other government databases, searching everything from past itineraries to law enforcement and intelligence information. If there's a problem, the airlines deny boarding at the airport. But it's not just terrorism. There are other reasons a passenger could be denied boarding, like incomplete documents or health-related issues.
Now, we know some members of this family had dual citizenship in the UK and Pakistan, and it's believed a family member's email address could be associated with a suspicious Facebook page that mentions al-Qaeda. But the family denies this. We don't know if any of those factors had anything to do with why they were not cleared to board the plane. In the meantime, Jake CARE, the nation's largest civil rights organization for Muslims, they say they're asking DHS to probe whether Trump's call for a ban on Muslims into the country is being, as they put it, implemented informally.
Okay, just to note, there's no evidence of that at all.
No, and the federal government firmly denies that they would ever use religion as a basis as far as whether someone could enter the country. Of course, we know that's against immigration law.
Okay, Renee Marsh, thank you so much.